What's up everybody, it's Robert the Stoner and I'm here today with my review for the new Puffco Proxy. So if you don't know what that is, it's the new dry hash vape from Puffco. And honestly guys, it has become my go-to piece. I already have the Puffco Pro, but this thing has done wonders in the ways that I smoke, and so let's go over why. So the first thing I want to go over is the case that the Puffco came in. It's a really small, hardbound case, nice and sturdy, right? It has a nice net pocket here on the back so you can carry stuff in. I like to carry my cell phones and stuff in it. Makes it nice and easy. But once you got it open up, you got a nice spot right here for the pipe itself to get into. It's nice and snug, so it fits nicely and you don't have to worry about it falling out. Another thing that's really cool is that it's got a space here for your concentrates, right? Which is, again, it fits nicely in there, nice and snug, so it's gonna stay in there. It has this little compartment. You can pretty much put whatever you want. You can put more concentrates if you want. See, here's like, let's see here. I've got a couple more jars, right? So let's just throw them in there. So now I've got, 3 jars of hash ready to go. Another thing you can do, obviously you can put your Q-tips in here, and it already comes with these wooden tipped dab tool slash cotton swabs. So that way you can keep your pipe clean, because you always want to keep your pipes clean. On the other back side, it's got a space here, another net pocket. I like to keep the charger cable in here. I don't really use it because I already have the cable from the Peak Pro, and I just use the same one. It's pretty much compatible. Another thing it's got here is tiny little slots to keep your dab tool. So this one is the small little dab tool that came with Puffco. And then right here, for the people that don't know, this is the Puffco hot knife. Right, helps you get those dabs in there easier. And it fits nicely in this little pocket as well, and it closes fine, which is great, which means I don't have to worry about keeping this knife in my pocket and breaking it or something like that, because it is electronic. As the pipe itself goes, it's pretty basic, right? So you've got the glass pipe, big chambered, right, to fit this in here. You have, again, you have the 3D chamber. It is gonna be smaller than your normal 3D chamber like the Puffco Pro, but it does really well. It's also surrounded by the battery. Just like all the other Puffco accessories, super easy to clean. Ceramic bowl, no metallic taste when you're hitting it, stuff like that, which is always great. That's one of the reasons I don't like hitting pens anymore, is that metallic taste I usually get. But so the ceramic really helps. Now, as far as smoking out of it goes, it has to be the smoothest hash pipe I've ever smoked out of. That is my honest opinion. The clouds I get super dense clouds, super strong hits, and no throat irritation whatsoever. Not once have I coughed hitting this. No, not once. And it's a dry hash vape, no water. That is amazing. Just like any battery operated vape, super simple to use. It has one button here on the side. To turn it on from standby mode, you're just going to tap it once, and then after that you're going to tap it through every single color for temperatures. It's got four different temperature settings, with blue being the lowest at 400, all the way up to white, which is I believe 600, might be 650. I don't really remember what it was exactly, and they don't list it, which is unfortunate. It just tells you high, and like for people that are more serious about their temperatures, it's going to be a little bit difficult to dial in with what temperature you actually want to use. Once you got it to the temperature setting that you want, you just double tap the button, just like all Puffcos. It flashes to let you know. It flashes and vibrates to let you know that it's heating up. It'll slowly flash as it's charging, and once it's ready to go, it'll vibrate again, and that's when you know you can hit it. If you tap it 3 times, it'll tell you where the battery is. Yellow meaning it's about midway. As far as the battery life goes, they say you can get anywhere from 15 to 17 dabs within the day. I've gotten as high as 14, but I'm usually like boosting the temperature and boosting the battery life during hits and stuff like that, because I'm sharing with friends and stuff. And when I say I boost the temperature, like when you turn it on and it's charging, you can double tap the button. It'll up the temperature about 10 degrees, and it'll make the hit longer, so it gives you more time to smoke. As far as charging it goes, it takes maybe about 30 minutes to get from dead to full charge, which is great in my opinion. If it's usually at red, which means when it blinks red, that means the battery's kind of close to dying. I can usually throw it on the charger, take a shower, and by the time I get out of the shower, it's already charging in green already, which is really cool. I can't speak enough about the portableness of it all, even though it looks kind of big against my face and in my hands. It's actually the perfect size to fit in your pocket without having to worry about breaking it or anything like that. I carried it with me last night for bar crawl, a small bar crawl. Just went bar to bar, and I had no issues whatsoever. The fact that it's also so discreet, I was able to hit it in their smoking area and no one even noticed. So that's also a plus in my book, living in, state like Texas, RIP. Another thing I like about this, the Proxy, is honestly the shape and feel of it in your hand. It feels super snug, right? It honestly feels like it was built for everyone's hands. It doesn't matter if you've got giant hands like Shaq or tiny hands like Donald Trump. This thing is going to fit comfortably in your hand, and you're never going to have to worry about dropping it, because the feel is just that great. That being said, I have dropped it already. Just as all stoners do, I got high, I set it on my lap. Never set it on your lap. And anyone that smokes knows that once that happens, you get high, you forget it's there. You stand up and things fall to the ground, including this pipe. I have hardwood floors, and it hit with a loud bang, but it didn't cause any cracks. It didn't break, no chipping, which is really good. So we do have to talk about the price. It's $300, and for a lot of people that can be very high, and I can see why. But at the same time, we are post-pandemic, right? So there's going to be microchip shortages, production issues that slow things down, and that's just going to make the prices jump accordingly, unfortunately. Hopefully, if they ever come out with a version 2 with this, it'll drop the price of this one and make it everyone's go-to, honestly, because I think if this was set at $100, $200, I think everyone would have one. As far as my final thoughts go for the Proxy are, it hits all the check marks that I'm looking for. It's portable, it's easy to use, it charges quickly, the battery lasts a long time in my opinion, right? For some people I can see how it'd be 14 dabs, might be a little bit short, but I'm definitely not one of those. Props to whoever is one of those people though. But at the same time, I can see the $300 price tag being a little bit steep for a lot of people, which is very unfortunate. Do I think I get my money's worth out of the $300? Absolutely. I do, but that's just my opinion, right? I'm just some random dude on the internet. Most of you don't even know. So it all depends on what you are looking for, but I would highly recommend picking one up. Thanks for sticking around for my review, guys. Have a nice day. What's up, everyone? I thought it would be funny to include an after the credits scene, kind of like an Easter egg, to show off the Puffco Easter egg temperature. So what you're going to do is you're going to turn it on, right? Get it going. Once it gets going, you're going to tap the side button 3 times, and you get this cool rainbow color ray. It also unlocks that secret temperature for your hash. So let's go ahead and smoke it. And that's it, everybody. I hope you guys like my review. Thanks a lot.